During that race, it was kind of cold and snowy, rainy, it was soaking wet. I remember like at mile 22, something was happening with his feet. He had to take his shoes off. Normally, that's not a good sign because you know your feet are going to get torn up. They could be bleeding, torn up. It's like, yeah, this is what happens. And I thought, man, there's a chance that maybe I won't see him again. But no, sure as shit, here he comes. He catches back up. Me and my brother were up there, and he went from 22. He got in this different groove. My calf in this race kind of locked up. We had to do one more summit, and I couldn't run it. He took off. I was just power hiking it, and I get up there and had a cameraman up there. And David was like, he was in his Goggins mode by that time. This was towards the end of the race. We had like 2 miles left. It's like 33 miles in. I asked the cameraman up there, I'm like, how did Goggins look? And he's like, well, he had his shirt off. It was cold rain. He's had his shirt off, and he was saying, they don't fucking know me. I'm like, who is he? He's like, they don't know me, son. I said, who is he saying that to? And he's like, there's nobody up here.
When you're running, you run for hours. What days?
So when got looked at, the doc was like, oh, we can go in there and just do a quick little fucking, cleanup job. And the cleanup job wasn't so quick. Guy was breaking tools and shit, fucking up, like literally broke tools. And I have it in there. He was breaking tools.
I talked to him.
I know.
He told me your meniscus was the hardest meniscus he's ever experienced in his life. He's like, dude, he goes, I didn't know that meniscus could get that way. He goes, like, he's not human. He goes, when I was cutting into meniscus, it broke the scalpel.
Yep, Wolf's Law syndrome, he said. Wolf's Law something.
Yeah, he said, normally when you cut into meniscus, it just slices right through like butter. He's like, I couldn't cut it.
Yeah, mine went butter. Mine went butter. So all those motherfuckers who think I'm putting them 100-hour weeks, go fuck yourself, bitch. You don't get no shit like that, baby, by sitting on the fucking couch.
No.
So yesterday my girl put a post up of my feet. Just some hard-working, nasty-ass, salty, fucked-up feet. I'm not crazy, motherfuckers. I'm just not you. Stay hard.
He literally reads out things his haters say in comments and records it and then listens to it while he runs. God. He lives a different life. Like it's a very performance-based life. It's not like an interactive life. He hasn't done a podcast since he did mine. Fucking last podcast I did was like 4 years ago. Fuck these podcasts. He's different.
I looked on the instructors' faces and it looked like someone had just fucked with their soul. When I started realizing, I started playing mind games. I was like, you know what? I bet these fuckers are looking at us, judging themselves about when they were going through Hell Week. About, let me see, I'm looking at Goggins right now. I was better than him. I was better than that guy. I was better than that fucker over there. And I was like, okay. You gotta judge me, right? So I was getting my boat crew all jacked up. I said, we're gonna take these motherfuckers' souls. So when they had us doing this simple thing that guys are struggling with, Boat Crew 2 is just launching the fucking boat in there, yelling, yeah, you can't fucking hurt us. Can't hurt Boat Crew 2. And I looked on the instructors' faces and it looked like someone had just fucked with their soul. It takes 1 second of energy to steal everybody's. And then you have all the energy you need.